Hello everyone, this is Hunter at Vapor Honing Technologies, and today we're going to be discussing if you should vapor hone or if you should sandblast and what the key differences of these two processes are. So with your sandblast process, you're essentially using abrasive and air that is propelling the abrasive through the gun to clean different parts. Now with wet blast, the main difference here is obviously that there is water involved. So you're using water and abrasive to create a slurry mix that is propelled out of your gun by air to basically clean as well, but there are some key differences between the two processes. Sandblasting is going to be a little bit quicker than what wet blasting is. So if you're more of somebody that doesn't mind, the finish that you get with the sandblast cabinet, and you're not so much concerned about appearance, and you want the speed, you want the production time, sandblast may be for you. But if you're someone that's looking for the aesthetics, the finishes, then wet blast may be for you. Another key difference is that in a sandblast cabinet, you are cleaning by impact. In a wet blast cabinet, you're cleaning by flow. So when you clean by impact, you're actually going to be hitting the surface of the metal repeatedly with that abrasive, hence the term cleaning by impact. Cleaning by flow in a wet blast cabinet, what the water is going to do is create a cushion on the surface of the part. The abrasive isn't hard impacting on your parts. It's rather just scrubbing those parts and then skidding off with the water. Again, sandblasting can be a little bit quicker just because you're cleaning with sheer impact versus cleaning with flow. You're always going to get a little bit quicker of a clean when you are cleaning by impact. So again, if you're more of a production type oriented shop or plant, sandblasting may be the best route for you if you're looking for speed. If you're looking for the aesthetics, the finish, then wet blasting would probably be a little bit better for you. Abrasives in both processes can react in similar and different ways. If you use a glass bead in a sandblast cabinet, you may not be able to use super ultra fine glass bead like you can in a wet blast cabinet. So it's gonna leave a little bit rougher and duller of a finish because there's more impact going into those parts from that glass bead. Now, if you use a wet blast, it's going to be smooth, it's going to be polished because that abrasive is cleaning by flow and scrubbing rather than hardly impacting your piece. If you use an aluminum oxide, obviously sandblasting is going to give you a little bit rougher of a finish, which you may need if you're prepping for something like powder coat, and it gives you a matte finish. Just like the wet blast cabinet it will give you a matte finish, but it's a little bit less impactful because it is done by flow. Those are just a couple examples. Plenty of abrasives you can use like ceramic bead, garnet, crushed glass in both processes. Important note here is that you cannot use any organic material in a wet blast cabinet like any kind of shell. It will swell up and it will not be usable. Plastic abrasive, you can try to use it, but we have a hard time getting that to agitate because it does suspend in water in a wet blast. So that is an advantage that dry blast does hold over wet blast, is you have more variety in your abrasive options. So we do have cabinets for everybody in both processes. Our dry blast cabinets start at the 33 by 30 by 28 size, all the way up to 60 by 48 by 38 in the manual blast format. In a wet blast, we have them the whole way down to 17 by 13 by 13, up to 60 by 48 by 38. So if you're not going full scale with your operation, we do have options in either process for you to take advantage of. And if you guys have any questions, please give us a call here. We're happy to explain and help you through anything you need. Our number is 828-202-5563.